Greetings Earthlings, welcome back to the channel. It is Uncle M back with another video again. Fresh fade, let's get it. Upward spiral gang. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you are new to the channel. By the way guys, we have a channeling tonight, okay? At 9 p.m. CET, that's Central European time, as well as noon Pacific Standard Time, okay? In India, it will be past midnight. So try and attend. Don't know the deity right now who's going to be channeled, but it's going to be a good one, okay? So tap in. Number one, you've got to understand that like your soul speaks in poetry, your higher self will speak to you in sometimes rationality and objectivity, but also it's an omniscience. It is a feeling of I've got this. It is the signs and the synchronicities that you see manifesting in the physical world, and this could happen through a gentle whisper or a nudge or an intuitive feeling that you're tapping into, like your spidey senses, okay? So usually what I'll notice is if my higher self wants to manifest something, I'll see repeated numbers, okay, over and over again. And I will also get a lot of buzzing from my crown, okay? The crown chakra is associated with the higher self out of all the other ones. Now there's also something that we've discovered on our path working Primal Sutra, that there's something called transpersonal chakras. So the soul star, the interstellar gateway, and many others that transcend, okay? That transcend the sense of self up to the monad or God or source, okay? So the higher self is basically a source self, okay? A part of you that is connected to the absolute. And everybody might have their own interpretations based on different, cultural backgrounds, different religious backgrounds, and so forth. The thing you've got to understand about the higher self is you will feel a sudden deep feeling of faith, a pull of deep trust in the universe. Like this feeling like the universe has got my back, right? The pronoia instead of the paranoia. Paranoia is a feeling like the universe is against me, it's conspiring against me, right? Pronoia is this idea that the universe has my back, the universe is on my squad, it's gang, okay? It is a part of me. It is not separate from me, okay? And so you will notice that things are happening for you, not to you. You will be noticing a lot of symbolism towards what you want to manifest. If you want to manifest wealth, you will see a lot of wealth around you, okay? You will notice it in stores or little synchronicities or inside jokes almost in a sense with your own subconscious mind. So because these thoughts become things, they will come into your reality, okay? Giving you a reminder. Did you forget your wealth goal? Did you forget your relationship goal? And so forth. Now, there's something called interpersonal relationship, but what about the intra, okay, the intrapersonal, which means you talking towards yourself, your self-talk, okay? This is really, really key. You will notice your self-talk changing to think more expansively. What do I mean by that? You're going to look for possibilities, opportunities, and almost look at the big picture, okay? You will start to zoom out and take on God's goggles, okay? A super consciousness. So this is really, really key, okay? And this is what is very, very common. Right before you're about to manifest something, you get these downloads, right? On our last business coach call, we discussed something called full spectrum thinking, where we understand we're using both our left brain and our right brain, as well as the big picture to the micro, okay, the micro to the macro. Remember, you have a micro self-image and a macro self-image, okay? Now, the macro self-image connects more towards the best self, connected to the higher self, okay? The micro self-image is the self-talk that I was talking about. So you might be saying to yourself, I am sentences on autopilot. those are things which are actually not in accordance to your higher self if they're making you feel worse, if they're making you feel more constricted. Or it might be a challenge for you to break through, okay? Because if there's too much happening at once, you've got to slow down. That's what the universe is telling you. You're too clinging to the manifestation. You are too attached to the manifestation. You need to relax with it, let it go, right? You know it's there already. So if somebody knows that it's there already, they're not going to be so frantic and always chase it and like, you know, have it in the back of their minds. They're going to feel this confidence associated with it. Like, yeah, it's already mine. I can relax now. And that sigh out, that relaxation feeling is one of the ways in which we magnetize our reality and create more manifestation opportunities. I've noticed specifically in crises moments, okay, where there's a big crisis happening, there's something going on that seems to shift your entire life around. If there is something like this happening, you will notice that it's a sign from the universe, okay? There is something big, a big gift, a big spiritual gift for you there, okay? And the higher self is trying to give you an understanding of this. And if you really, really feel that the manifestation is coming, you will also feel this grace. Right now, I feel very clean and fresh because, you know, I got my hair trimmed, beard trimmed, and so forth. Right after I finished, I look on my watch and it says 333, okay? Now, I have a specific group of deities that I work with. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you're just exploring spirit guides or you haven't really found your guides and so forth. We help with that, by the way. So if you are ever interested in that, you can reach out to myself and Ryan G. He's my dark twin in a sense. I'm the light twin. And together we create this yin-yang harmonization through our different tech. And together will really help you heal the fastest, most effective way. And figure out, you know, what's really blocking your manifestations, what's really blocking your subconscious mind. Another thing that I would say is you start remembering or getting random memories that aren't your memories, okay? This is very, very bizarre, and it tends to happen. You imagine yourself maybe in a different body having a dream, right? Or you envision when you go through your meditation that you look at your hands and they're like a little kid's hands or something like that, right? Or you're suddenly, you know, looking at in the mirror during a visualization and you see your face morph into, I don't know, like a lion or something like that, right? So these kinds of little signs and symbols of self-identity wise, right, will give you clues on how to do this thing. I mean, you've heard the term pressure creates diamonds, right? So there are certain moments where the manifestation is very charged and it's almost like gonna pop, right? That's the time where the universe needs you to have more grace, more flow, more ease, okay? Because if you get too attached to that, what are you saying? You need it, right? You can't survive without it. And so it is coming from a lack. It's the difference between, you know, you saying, I need this opportunity, as opposed to this opportunity was specifically designed for me, right? I was born so that this opportunity could be formed in the physical world, and it is now being connected to my true north, to my higher chakras. You will actually feel your higher chakras once you get more intuitive. Obviously, some of you are just beginners on the spiritual journey, so I'm not gonna, you know, give you all of the advanced tech unless you join our mystery school. That's a different story. However, you know, you will get a sense of these higher chakras, right? If you go like this, can you feel this with your hand? If you're just going above your crown, right, like this, can you feel the energy of your hand coming in through your crown? Can you feel this, or you can't feel this, okay? Because your hands hold a lot of power. Magnetism. See if you can feel this like this. Use your third eye to peer into above, okay? Imagine there's a triangle coming out of your third eye, almost like this. And through the triangle, it's a magnifying glass going upwards and just feeling, it's like a sensor, right? It's like an antenna. Just see if you can tap into that. Good. Powerful, man. Again, one of the greatest ways that you can bring in your higher self is this, palms out, because this is receptivity. Also, you can do the Anjali Mudra or the Namaste, right? Or prayer, right? Whatever you want to call this mudra. With the palms touching, okay? Which is basically you placing your palms together near your heart, okay? And bringing it up like this. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Right towards the heart center. This is where the divine love will start to take over from the higher love from the universe. So we'll create like an integration, a solace. And again, this is very powerful for connecting the crown chakra with the heart chakra, okay? Which is what we need at times to feel that experiential learning or that embodied wisdom, okay? Moments of time where you spend time in nature and you just observe like the texture and smell of a flower, you know, something very simple like this. It will tap you into these higher energies and higher frequencies, okay? But you really need to clean yourself, because a lot of people have stored memories and past gunk, okay? That's preventing their higher selves from communicating with them, because all their thoughts are past thoughts or future thoughts. They aren't being present. And through presence, you can connect with your higher self. Your higher self might be trying to connect with you, but you're thinking so much of the past and you're so anxious of the future that you're missing all the signs and cues, okay? So that's why it has to sometimes go skirt or like give you a random, or sometimes they'll send you like a person and then you'll get the message through maybe like a homeless person or like a security guard or like one of your best friends, or you know, someone who manifests in your life like this. So, or even through a pet or something like this, an animal. Animals are messengers from the other side too, okay? So there's lots of ways to tell, but these are some of the core ways that I've noticed. If you need more technologies on how to do this actually and magnetize more of your reality towards yourself, reach out to me, okay? Instagram, Flow Zone Academy, Primal Sutra. Reach out to us, okay? Join the Telegram group. Have an incredible day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. Let's get it. Upward spiral gang. May we never be the same again. Us.